Yo, 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 what poppin' YouTube? What's going on YouTube? This your boy Jalen, you know this your boy Jay. Sorry, however whatever you wanna call me, what JT, whatever Jay. Whatever you wanna call me. You know what I'm saying? This your boy, it's one of my first videos that y'all are seeing. Made plenty of videos, then recorded plenty of videos throughout the year and about, Golden State and things like that. Just never posted them. Just never posted them in my way of things, thinking I needed this, thinking I needed that, wanting for this, wanting for that before I could just start when I should have just, just start. And that's for everybody else out there, man. Whatever you want to do, whatever that's something that you are very intrigued about and want to do it, just do it. Just do it, man, because everything else will fall in place, fall in order once you do it. And y'all see me with my Rick shirt on, man, just getting off of work and stuff. So y'all please bear with me. But this is a video today. Making a video today since, man, basketball be real slow. NBA be real slow. And this channel, you will find a lot of, sports talk and things like that on there. Basketball, not baseball, a little bit of baseball, but I'm not really much into baseball like that, MLB like that. But I do know about Juan Soto and how he turned the contract down, how he just got traded. So, hey, congrats to Juan Soto, and hey, man, best of luck to you. But anyways, yeah, this is a video about ranking the top 25 players in the league right now today. And I will rank from 25, 21 right now in this video to my best. I know I'm gonna make some mistakes. I know some people may disagree and things like that and want me to change numbers or, may not want them in the place that they are in or may feel like they are much higher or much lower. So it's all opinionated. It's all your opinion. But this is my opinion. So yeah, let's get into it, man. 25 for me. 25 for me is. Oh, and before I get into 25 and who it is and things like that, I'm gonna let y'all know my criteria. My criteria is, of course, about stats and statistics and things like that. That's cool. My criteria is basically, are you a leader? Do you lead? Do your team follow you? Do you have a voice? Have you been to All-Star games? Have you been an MVP candidate, a candidate for something? How do your regular season, are you just a regular season, or do your stats go to your, does it translate to the playoffs? When you're a 25-5 guy in a regular season, does that travel with you in the playoffs? Do you increase or decrease? So that's my take, and that's what my criteria is for for these players. So let's get into it, man. At 25, I'm going with Jaylen Brown. 25, I'm going with Jaylen Brown. Not the number one on his team. Not the number one on his team, but he's definitely, if he's not 1A, he's 1B. You can put him on other teams where he can be number one, which may not be the best for him, may not be what you want out of him, but he's definitely capable of that. And this year averaged 23.6, 6 and 3.5 on 47% field goal shooting, 35 from three. Affecting field goal 54.1, affecting this field goal percentage, which is decent, Yeah, definitely had a good year, and as he's been in the league, he's just been steadily improving. So let's see what he did in the playoffs once again, because like I said, it matters. It matters from regular season to playoffs. That matters. So let's see what he did in the playoffs. And he was good. Like, he was good. If it wasn't for him in the finals, they may possibly got swept. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was looking like that. It was looking like that if it wasn't for Jaylen Brown. But yeah, I mean, y'all know he did in the playoffs, man. Let's move on to 24. Jaylen Brown, best of luck to you. Let's move on to 24. 24, I'm going with 24. I'm going with and I got this on my list. 24, I'm going with Zach LaVine. 24, I'm going with Zach LaVine. Zach LaVine has been steadily improving. I'm glad he got out of Minnesota. Now he's in Chicago. Now he's doing his thing. Now he's for the season, he averaged 24.4, 4.6 with 4.5 rebounds, 47.6 field goal percentage with 39% three-point percentage, which is good, man. That's good, man. It's good to be the two, and like with Jaylen Brown and Zach LaVine, their best roles is a number two on the team. They can lead some nights. They can pick up the slack for the one some nights, but they are not a one every night. No. But Zach LaVine, he does when he this was his first playoff appearance, so you gotta cut him some slack. But average 19 in the playoffs, but he's decent. He's very decent, and he's 24 for me. So moving on to 23, man, I would go with some people may not like this. But moving on to 23, I'm going with Rudy Gobert. I'm going with Rudy Gobert. And like I said, I know some people may not like this, but come on, man. Like, do you not know who? Yes, he really doesn't have an offensive game and things like that. Can't get you a bucket to save his life on his own, but hey, man, he's very, very, very decent in his role. And what you want him to do? You want him to be a rim protector. You want him to be a solid rim protector, man, and just protect the paint. That's what he's going to do for you. Now, no, I don't want him to switch on the guard and guard on perimeter, like pick and rolls, and every pick we switching. No. If I'm a guard, I want to chase you off the screen, go high or go low, go over or go under. But I want to follow you so I could get back to my man, and I let Rudy get back to his protection of the paint, because that's what he's best suited at. If you get Rudy out on the picks and you switching him on the guard, he's going to get torched every time. That's just 99.9% of the big mans today in the league. I don't care what big man you are. I don't care how quick of a feet you have. You get switched onto a guard in today's NBA, 9 times out of 10, they are going to get a bucket. So that is when people knock Rudy for that. The only thing you can knock him for is he can't get a bucket to save his life if you throw him the ball. You throw him the ball down in the post, the only thing you can knock him for. So I want to see how Minnesota will look this year with Rudy and Cat in the middle, because like Rudy, Cat is, you don't want Cat guarding perimeter. He's not a great defender at all. It's not even a great rim protector with his size. So now he's sliding at the 4. And in today's game, you think of the 4s, they not no big mans no more. Like, you have a couple that still play big and don't play on the perimeter as much as a 4. But most 4s are perimeter players. So Cat going to the 4, I really want to see how they look. I really want to see how they look for him, because but Minnesota will be solid. They have Rudy, they have Cat, and they have Anthony Edwards, which I will spoiler alert, all in my top 25. So yeah, Rudy is 23 and 22. Like I said, they all in my top 25. 22, it's Cat. 22 is Cat for me. I got them right there together. Cat is for sure a bucket. You give him the ball, face up, he's either gonna shoot it or go around you. Which I love Cat offensive game. He's very, very good offensively. The thing I have with Cat, it's not per se defense, because everybody's not great at defense. Everybody's not good at defense. I just want you to show effort. As long as you show effort and you want to defend, that's all that matters to me. That's why I don't knock defense as much on a lot of players, because I feel like greater offense will always beat greater defense. That's just my opinion. But if you just, like I say, if you just show effort and you want to play defense, like you're not backing down from the challenge, that's all I need. That's all I need on the defense side. I don't judge a player because they're not a great defender. If you understand, like Damian Lillard. Like, Damian Lillard is not 1, he's 2. And he's not a great defender, but he showed effort. So that's why you don't knock Damian Lillard for defensively. You know, everybody tried to knock Steph defensively and things like that because they seen Steph in the finals. Like, when they seen Steph on his run and things like that for 5-6 years in a row. And when you playing LeBron and Kyrie Irving and whoever else they played, Kawhi Leonard, and guess what they gonna do? They are going to have Steph Man come set the pick for the ball handler, which is either Kyrie or LeBron or Kawhi Leonard. Why? Because Steph Curry or one of them 3 players, any of them 3 players, he's not doing nothing. Does that mean Steph is a bad defender? No. That just means on them players, he cannot do nothing with them. Who can? Who can? So that is the team's game plan most of the time when they coming in, when they playing the Warriors, because guess what? Everybody else that's gonna set this pick and play a switch, everybody else can guard you. From Klay Thompson to Kevin Durant at the time, to Draymond, to Looney, whoever the case, whoever it was. Now Wiggins and GP2. Hey man, big ups to my boy GP2, by the way. You know, go get your bag. Moso coming on Golden State in a few, man, because, you know, that's who I ride with. That's my team, and I was very, very ecstatic that we won the ship this year because I called it. But yeah, moving on to Cat, like I said, he's 22 because he's just a bucket, man. He's just a bucket, true indeed. 24.6, 9.8, and 3.6 with 52.9 field goal percentage. And he shot 41 from three. Oh my God, as a 7-foot player. Oh my God, that is amazing. So, you know, that's very, very, very good for a player profile. You know, I don't care how tall, how big you is, man. That is his stat line and his. It's very, but the only thing for Cat, and it showed once they got in the playoffs, he get in the way of himself. What I mean by that is, because look, I know and I can recognize and see it, because that's my life. That's my life mantra. You know, like I've been getting in the way of myself my whole life. So it's like you go through something in your life, you recognize it in others. Like, you can see that. And I can see that with Cat. He gets in the way of himself. I think sometimes he get in his head, like he get in too much foul trouble. Like I said, I think he get in his head. I see something, like, I see where he want to be something he not. A lot this year with Patrick Beverly, like with Pat Bev, you seen Cat talk trash and, you know, want to get into fights and all this, like, you know, just talking. Like, I don't believe that's Cat. I don't believe that's Cat. I feel like Cat is a laid-back guy, a straight bucket getter. You get him the ball, he gonna get you a bucket. You gonna be mad every time you go out and you talking junk to him, and he's not saying nothing back. He's just putting it in the net. I think that's Cat, and that's what he's best suited at. Not to say what he does now is wrong, but I think it just gets in the way of him a little bit. You know, like he should just be quiet and let his game talk for him, you know, because he's very solid and a very, very, very good player. So, moving on from Cat, man, I got 21. I got 21. I got Pascal Siakam, man. 21, I put Pascal Siakam. And I know that's people like, Pascal Siakam, man. But yeah, he's in Toronto, and you don't really see him like that. But he's a right-handed player that plays left, right? And he's a very good player if you pay attention. Like, Pascal for this year averaged 22.8, 8.5 with 5 assists, 49.4 field goal percentage, 34.4 from three, which is not too good, but it's decent for a slasher. Like, for a slasher like him, man. Why with them numbers, you could be higher, right? And with Pascal, you compare him to the other players in his role, like in his position. He's a 3-4. He's a 3/4. You know, that's a slasher. You know, that's a shot creator slasher. So, it's really only a couple players that's in his role that's like over the top of Pascal. That's like Pascal is here and they are here, and that's Kevin Durant and Giannis. You know, Pascal is a very good player, very good player. I really don't have too much on him. You know, I really don't like others. Really don't watch the Raptors like that. Because I'm all the way in the South. You know, I don't really get to see that games like that unless it's league pass or it's on TV. You know, or they're in the playoffs and things like that. But he's very decent, man. He's very decent. So, like I said, that's my list from 25 to 21, you know. So, how y'all feel about that list? You know, how y'all feel about that list, man? I had, you know, Jaylen Brown. Shoot. I done lost my list, and I can't even think of who I done listed from 25 to 21. I know I had Jaylen Brown, Cat, Rudy, and Pascal, but who the freak I had at 24? Oh, Zach. Yeah, so Jaylen, Zach, Rudy, Cat, and Pascal. My mind's crazy. My mind is crazy. And honorable mentions for me, of course, players they didn't play, so they can't be in my top 25 this year. You know, they didn't play, but I would have to say honorable mentions. You know, honorable mentions go to Paul George. Honorable mentions go to Zion, Kawhi, Bam, Damian Lillard, Bradley Beal, like I say. So, yeah, they're my honorable mentions, man. But like you have it, that's my 25 to 21. This weekend, I will be dropping my 20 to 16. So there you have it. Like I said, I should have been doing this. I have plenty of videos, plenty of highlights and things like that in my phone and in my data, where I got plenty of videos and plenty of basketball things where where I speak on hoops and NBA and things like that. I just never posted because I always thought that I needed this or I needed that. Like I said, I was always in my way of myself. Like throughout life, I was always in the way of myself. So, like I said, you get out the way of yourself for others. You know, get out your own way, because 9 times out of 10, that's what's holding you back. It's yourself. It's always going to be me versus me. You know, that's how you gotta look at it. You know, the world is not against you. You know, you might have some people that may be against you or things like that, but you can conquer that. You know, you can conquer anything you put your mind to once you once you, you know, conquer yourself first. And I am in the process of that. So, you know, like I said, man, stay in touch, man. Subscribe. If you aren't subscribed, you know, please go subscribe to my channel. Stand on Crete. And stand on Crete means, you know, stand on concrete. You know, I always mention that when I'm in debates and things like that. I always mention, well, you know, if you're not speaking facts, you're not speaking the truth, then it's not concrete. That's not concrete, because you know what concrete is? Concrete does not move. Concrete is going to stay still, I don't care how hard you hit that. I don't care how many lies, it's not moving. Concrete is the truth. So when it comes to me and my channel, I'm standing on Crete. I stand on concrete, because I always would come to you with the truth. And if it's not the truth, please advise me, you know, please let me know. Please, you know, share your opinion, you know, because I'm always open to, you know, to hear others' opinions and, you know, have a conversation with people. So, you know, like I said, this is the show Stand on Crete. Please go subscribe to my channel. Like I said, I'm about done with that. Y'all will see me in a couple more days where I give y'all my 20 to 16 list. I'm up out of here, man. Peace.